Good morning. It's a beautiful morning out here. View from my deck looking out at Mount Maudsley. Russell in the background. Hayden Ridge there in the foreground. August 29th. Beautiful sunny morning. It's only about 11 degrees though, but nice. So today I'm going to climb another bronze peak, Grand Mountain. I've been up there many times with the truck and the quad over the years, but I ran over it during the death race, trained on it for the death race, but today I'm going to hike it opposite direction of the death race. Start over here down in the bottom and go up over this first peak. There's a little cut in the trees up there. That's where the pole line goes up through, and then there's a big valley. Then on up to the summit you can see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's a couple of towers up there, a cell phone tower and such. Okay, so here we are at the trailhead. Kind of hard to read, but we're here. Gonna go up this way, up the Grand Mountain. We could come back down the old road, but we're gonna go up and come back the same way. So you just pull in here. The cemetery is here, and the horse stable is just about a half a kilometer north on Highway 40 from town. So yeah, it's a little cool here in the shade. It's only about 8 degrees on the truck thermometer. It was 11 at the house, but that was in the sun on my deck, so it'll warm up here pretty quick, I'm sure. You see the sun on the hill, and we're gonna be on uphill grind all the way. I believe this is about 6.5 kilometers one way, so we've got 13 round trip. Yeah, some pretty good steep sections on this trail. This time we'll be going up. The death race, they run down over this. I use the term run loosely. A lot of sliding. Nice. Huh. Another beautiful vantage point here. Beauty. So People get up to here and they think, oh, they're getting close. Well, you are kind of getting close, but no one really tells you that. There's a big valley in front of you. So you go all the way down and then steep climb back up to the top of the tree line. Which is not also bad because it's not really that far. But some people get discouraged. We're probably about 4, maybe a little over 4 kilometers in. Just about an hour and a quarter. We'll go down in this valley here. Climb up to the summit. Have a peep around. Shouldn't be too windy up there today. It's a little breeze coming from the west, so there might be a little breeze, but I don't think it'll be overly cold. Still only 9:30 in the morning. The best of the day lies ahead of us. See how we are for time. I might go down the backside and scoot over to Flood and knock off 2 of these into one day. Kind of do the leg 2 of the death race in reverse. Total death race trail length is about 27 kilometers. Okay, here we are, just about at the tree line on Grand Mountain, coming up the pole line. Time 10 o'clock, so it's like an hour 45. That's with I didn't stop for any breaks, but I stopped for a couple of photo opportunities there, so possibly an hour and a half straight walk. And like I say, there's a couple of communication towers and stuff up here. Great spot for hang gliding, I guess. I'm not a hang glider, but there is a sign up there that says hang gliding with an arrow pointing to the summit, so I'm assuming at one time people hang glide from here. I did see a video on YouTube just a couple of days back of a guy who was paragliding from here. A little cloudy when he took off, but it was beautiful views once he dropped a load of cloud. Landed over by the softball diamonds. You can see the cairn box. I'm pretty sure the stamp is gone from here if somebody comes up this way to get their bronze stamp. The people at the Tourist Information Center probably notified you when you bought your passport to the peaks that some of the ones that are more easily accessible have been vandalized. So take your time, get a photo up of you at the Cairn box and bring it into those guys at the Tourist Information Center, and they'll give you your stamp. That qualifies. But you should hike it. I know you can drive up here, but I've drove up here many times. But to make it all fair and legal, Grand Mountain. I strolled up here today just to say I actually hiked it and to get some video for you guys. Some smoke out there, that's from the forestry products plant. Peavine Lake, Grand Cache Lake, Victor Lake. It's the golf course in the foreground here at the top of town. Softball diamonds, Grand Cache. Beautiful views. Say just a slight breeze from probably southwest, west-southwest wind. Very nice. Can't wait to get in there and hit some of those silver and gold peaks. Okay, so I had a little snack there on the summit of Grande. There's communication towers here, just coming back the roadway a little ways here. So this is a sign I was talking about on my way up there, hang gliding. See, so obviously at one time somebody was hang gliding up here. I'd like to try that. Anyway, I decided to do a double header. It's only 10 o'clock here when I hit the summit, so it's just 20 after 10 right now. So I'm going to do leg 2 of the Death Race Trail in reverse, kind of. I won't have to do the loop around the top of Flood, but I'll head back down this road to the cut across to Flood Mountain and hit that slug fest, as they call it. And I'll summit Flood, which is just a small little mountain. I'm not really sure what the elevation is on there. I'll have to check that in my book later, but it's not as high as Grande. And then I'll head back out to the highway. The last part of that trail is going to be Old Woods Road as well, so not really a lot to videotape here for the first part here until I kind of get into bush again, unless I come across some wildlife or something interesting. I'll check in with you on my way through Slugfest, and then again at the top of Flood. And I think if I just peep out over here, we should be able to see Flood. No, that's the wrong direction. Anyway, I'll check in later here and keep you updated. Ah, there it is over there. So yeah, you see that little bald mountain there just in front of me, straight over here. So that's Flood Mountain. So we just have to go down in that valley and up and down another valley and up to the top. And, okay, so I just cut across the I just turned off the road. Gone about 40 minutes probably from the summit of Grande, and I came to this cut across here, which is part of the Death Race Trail, as I said. See the ribbon? If you're ever out around here hiking in the Grand Cache area, you'll see on the Death Race trails, which pretty much circles town, these are the latest Sinister Sports emblem and a route marker white with red. They're every, couple hundred feet or so. So, like I said, now I'm going in reverse. So the runners would actually be coming this way. I'm going to go back across to Flood Mountain. This is still a little bit of a little breeze here blowing now. Still a little bit of a woods road, but it turns into a game trail pretty quick down here in the bush. And it's pretty steep in sections. It was quite muddy. Now we've been lucky since the Death Race weekend, which was about 3 weeks ago, 1st of August. It's been fairly dry compared to the rest of the summer, so I'm kind of hoping that it's dried up a bit, because I really don't want to get wet feet going up there. So that little knob in front of us is not Flood Mountain. There will be a valley, and we kind of go below this, over that, down into another valley, and then up into Flood. We got a couple of up-down sections to go through here. And all in pretty heavy bush, so it won't be much for much viewpoint or vantage points from inside there. Aha! Goat Trail. This is the Death Race Trail. I have an arrow here saying go that way. That'll take you over to Grande. We're going to head up this way up to Flood Mountain.